Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this is Chaudhary and I am a master's and entrepreneur from France. So we have already realized that there are so many students in the world who go to France just to do their master's studies. But today we are going to talk about how many of you are really thinking of doing master's studies in public universities in France. So those who are really interested to do master's studies in public universities, so this video is going to be very helpful for you. So please stick around to the whole video because you're going to get so many informations and tips and tricks that can help you to get into public university in France. So the first thing first, we have to understand why French public universities are important. So we all know there are so many universities in France. So many people go to do their masters in private universities, which might be very expensive for so many people because it takes around like 15 to 20,000 euros a year. But on the other hand, we have some public universities for which you just have to pay around 250 to 1000 euros per annum, which is very affordable to do a master's from France. And these public universities are really reputed. They are very prestigious. So I have also done my master's from a public university. So based on my experience, I'm telling you guys, doing a master's from public university in France is going to be really fruitful. And as I said, because these universities are prestigious and they are very reputed, the amount of knowledge that you're going to gain while doing masters are going to be immense. So what are the steps to find out a public university? The first thing is you have to do a thorough research of your program that you are interested in doing a master's course of. For example, I was interested in doing in material science. Someone might be interested in embedded system or IT sector or any other field. So whatever field that you are looking forward to do a master's for, you have to do a proper research of the amount of universities that there are in France which are public, what are the universities, what kind of course they offer. You have to just make these points and you have to do research according to the points that you have created, because these things are very important. After going through a proper research, you might have shortlisted 6 to 8 universities. Now you check for their admission requirements. There must be different types of admission requirements for different universities. But the most common things are, for example, most of the courses are being offered only in French language. So if you already know French, this is going to be a cakewalk for you. But don't worry guys, those who don't know French, they also could get into public universities, because there are certain universities in France as well, they offer the master's degree in English course. For example, my own university provided me the master's in English course only. After going through all the admission criteria, now you start preparing for your documents. This is the most crucial part guys. Don't miss out anything in this. So what are the documents that we need to prepare? The first thing is a 1-page detailed CV. This is going to be very important guys, because the first thing that the admission department of any university looks for is your CV, in which you mention about your own education background, your work experience and your own skills which fit for the course that you are applying for. The second thing is, if you are applying for masters, I suppose, then you have to prepare your bachelor's degree certificate, you have to prepare your bachelor's degree transcript or mark sheets of all the semesters. If the course is in French language, then you have to show a French certificate as well. Like for example, you can show for that TCF exam, which you can show a TCF scorecard, or if the course is in English, then IELTS or TOEFL scorecard would be enough for that. If you have some work experience, please attach your work experience letter as well. Along with all these documents, one of the most important documents that you have to mention, that you have to attach, is your statement of purpose, your motivation letter. So this document is going to be crucial guys. This might make or break your admission guys. In this letter, you will have to show your own motivation, your own intention of doing master. You have to convince the university that why this course is really nice for you. You have to convince the university that why you are the best candidate to do this course. Along with that, you will also have to forecast your own outcomes after doing this, after completing the master's course from a particular university. And you will have to show them that why this master's course is important for you and how it aligns with your career goals or career objectives. So this letter is going to be really important, guys. Please prepare this. It might take 4 weeks for you to prepare this detailed motivation letter. Along with this, if you have already worked somewhere or you have done some internship, you can get a recommendation letter from the supervisors, or you can also attach a recommendation letters provided by your principal or your HOD of your college. For example, when I was doing my bachelor's course, I did my internship from Hawaii Atomic Research Center. So I got a letter of recommendation from the scientific officer over there, which helped me to get an admission in this master's course. Once you attach a recommendation letter from such a reputed institute, you get an edge over other students. Absolutely. The next step is to apply through a right platform. There is very famous platform called Campus France. Of course, you can do your research. You can start your research about your programs or universities from this platform as well, along with Google. And through Campus France platform, you can just apply directly to the university that you are aiming for. Along with that, I would also like to let you know that some universities might have their own application systems. You have to go through their own website. You have to apply with all the documents that I have mentioned in the previous point, and you have to apply through their own application system as well. Now let's talk about the tips to increase your chances of getting acceptance from the public university in France. The first thing is, as I already told you, you have to prepare your motivation letter at the best level. You have to show them that why you are the best candidate for this particular course. So for that, if you're already doing your bachelor's and you have certain amount of time to finish your bachelor's, you can start working in an internship. You can join a company, you can join an organization and start working for like at least about 5 to 6 months, which would, and you know, like I'm asking you to work for an institute, but make sure that this work should be matching your future course that you're looking forward to do in master's course. Along with that, I would also like to tell you that prepare your application as carefully as possible, because there are so many people I have heard that they make some mistakes while filling out the form. They miss to submit certain document. Then please don't do that. You take your time, be patient, get verified as much as possible, and then you apply with proper documents as well as with proper detail. Each and every detail should be absolutely correct. You can also show them about some of your extracurricular activities. For example, if you have published some research paper while doing your bachelor's, or if you have done some research if you have done some research on a particular field, you can just show these things, because this is going to be really helpful for you. It can increase your chances of getting acceptance. Along with that, if you have done some work experience, that is also good. And as I said, like always try to highlight your achievements in academic as well as research field, or if possible in some other activities like cultural or sports. If you are really firm to join a public university in France, then I already told you, like, French is very important for studying in France. Along with that, as I already told you in this video, that there are so many universities in France that provide full master's course in French language. So start preparing for French language in advance. If you have time, start preparing for the French language. It would eventually help you to get a job after you finish your master's. So you can also show them that, you know, like, you have been learning French for the last 1 year in order to come to France to do your master's. So that will also be a nice point to convince your admission committee. Another thing is, for example, if you are interested about a particular course in a particular university, you go through the faculty list. You can start contacting the professors directly through LinkedIn or through their email. You can email all the documents, and in case the professor is impressed with your profile or your research work, then guys, this is going to be a cakewalk for you. You will definitely get an admission in that university. So these are some tips and tricks that can help you to increase the chances of getting acceptance in a public university in France. I would say, guys, be early when the application portal starts, be proper with your research, and be clear with your aim that why you want to do a master's in France in a particular field that you are looking forward to. This will definitely help you guys in your long run. Once you finish your master's, you will realize that why I made this point very much in this video. So guys, I hope you like this video, and please keep watching my videos, guys. It's going to be really helpful for you. And Start learning French from today. So thank you very much for today, guys, and we are going to meet in the next videos very soon. So till then, au revoir.